Hello, residents of Billerica. Welcome to the MBTA-Communities Zoning Bylaw Update. My name is Mike Parker, the current chair of the Planning Board.
And I am Marlies Henderson. I'm the secretary on the Planning Board.
We are 2 of your 7 elected Planning Board members. Since 2023, our board has been working on this zoning bylaw based on a state law that was passed at the state level in 2021. Billerica is classified as a commuter rail community by the state, requiring us to zone for an additional 15% of housing unit capacity, which totals 2,323. We have a deadline of December 31st, 2024 to have the MBTA communities included in our local zoning bylaw. Over the past year, the Planning Board has discussed this at every regular monthly meeting, along with having 2 special meetings, 1 forum, and a community survey. Our staff also conducted many Ask a Planner sessions at the Farmers Market and COA. The Select Board just called for a special town meeting on December 12th, 2024 to vote on the MBTA Communities zoning bylaw. The Planning Board voted unanimously to submit the MBTA Communities zoning bylaw warrant article for the special town meeting. Perhaps with this short BATV production, we can shed some light on the warrant article. We are not here to urge you to vote yes or no, but to help provide the facts from the extensive work.
Now, do we love this MBTA community zoning? No, but it's mandated by the state to address a statewide housing crisis. And if many pages of dry legal words seem unappetizing to you, we can sympathize. But part of the discomfort is fear of the unknown. Education is key, and after I familiarized myself with this MBTA communities beast, I could see potential and even advantages for Billerica. Just imagine revamped mill buildings and a revitalized North Billerica Mill District, as has been done in other communities. 177 Massachusetts municipalities are dealing with this new zoning. Our bylaw proposal is called McMod. What is it about? We all know young folks who can't afford to move out of their parents' house, or aging folks on a fixed income who can't afford to live in the community where their social life is. To solve the problem at its root, the state intends to influence supply and demand. And since there's no way legally to change demand, legislators wrote a bill to change multifamily housing supply. According to the law and the guidelines published by the EOHLC, commuter rail communities must meet strict requirements and criteria. Additionally, the new law is a law with teeth. If an MBTA community does not comply, state grants can and will be lost. The community can even be sued by the state. And worst of all, if a community refuses to comply, the state will create a compliant district for it. So on the other hand, if a community abides by the law, state grant funding will remain available, and we keep the control. So the warrant article is not about an option to adopt an act. This is about a law which already applies to us, and we have to comply.
We understood the controversy with the earlier district locations. So the Planning Board worked to find a middle ground, choosing to include 2 districts that include the 40% required units near the train station, with the other districts being Federal Street and Kenmar Drive. At Federal Street, where some commercial property owners have had vacancies, they will choose to redevelop with housing. And at Kenmar, this may not result in new housing, but does count towards the required capacity. Leading up to the special town meeting, the Planning Board will host an open town hall in the auditorium of the town hall on Monday, December 2nd, 2024 at 7 p.m. and hold a public hearing for the warrant article per our charter on Tuesday, December 10th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Lastly, we asked Town Council to build in a severability and a sunset clause into the bylaw to render the town meeting vote null and void should a court issue a final decision that invalidates the state MBTA-Communities law. For me, I was generally opposed to the initial law, but I will present the warrant article to town meeting and vote for it myself because it is the law and because of how much work the entire planning board put into it. Regardless of the planning board's recommendation, in the end, it is up to the town meeting representatives to approve or deny this zoning bylaw change. We hope these facts help to make an informed voting decision. For more information, please visit the planning board page on the Town of Billerica's website for all the latest information on the MBTA-Communities bylaw heading to special town meeting. Thank you to everyone on our board, our staff, and the BATV staff here for putting this together. We appreciate everybody's efforts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, residents. Alex.